Kani kalong ka iki bas ngusi ba Dr. Ricky Eji Sengkan bodi MP jong jilla Meghalaya jungi ulak klarno nang perti nin miet hapo robot hospital hapo rasiteng in miet naka kancing pang kadik ares kani kalong ka iki pa susi namar ngiladu no us iem basinsar deka hok uba lerit uba ngurit uba iye jai penrio uba idri uba sempang uba ya jemu ceperkat ulau rak rompai ke jilla Meghalaya jungi lembaga jingatainya hapo parlemen jongkani ke sorkar kami so kalong ka iki ba kejunduk nong ka bakrau yangi ya ke jilla ya ke borok ya jilla jong Meghalaya jungi borok oi menduk no komyo ni u patsak siar udairu ubrio uba pen ida hakam tang naki kitien aduh bidep nem pau Dr. Ricky Eji Sengkan di ubrio belana start beladap ya kanika mkom bad uru ula pendapru ula pasu ka PhD in economics ula hikairu apa le hukum assistant professor department of economics perlu jabru as MP of Meghalaya dalam Sabah election ajar pusat Menta akan video kan pen EP kai bu ulan le bangun rai ya ka development jongka jilla Meghalaya jungi
Dr. Ricky Andrew Jones Sengkan, having been elected a member of the House of the People, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, and that I will
raise a very important issue concerning the road construction that is currently taking place from Shillong to Dauki and the western bypass under the NHIDCL. Through you, Mrs. Chairperson, I would like to request the concerned minister to consider paying compensation to the farmers, then the homestay operators, tour operators, whose livelihood have been greatly affected due to the unmindful dumping of debris along the streams, and this has affected the paddy fields. It has affected the water source of many people who have been living through depending on these natural resources. Through you, Madam Speaker, to remind that in 2014 NGT had imposed a ban on mining and transportation of coal in the state of Meghalaya. However, it is very unfortunate that till today there are a group of people known in our state as high level who have continuously and blatantly violated this ban, and even the government machinery which is supposed to ensure the enforcement of this ban have failed miserably to enforce this ban. And the leading newspaper of Meghalaya, Shillong Times, dated 26/3/2025, reported that more than 1.92 lakh metric tons of illegal coal have been detected. I'd like to remind the government of the day and also the government of the past, led by the Congress government, that our people, my people, living especially in the border with Assam, in the border with Bangladesh, I tell you till today, they don't feel safe at all. They feel very threatened, and what is even sad is that the lands have been taken away from them. They've lost their livelihood. Why? Because of the failure of subsequent governments to settle this dispute, which has been there for many, many years. We talk about development of the nation. That is dependent on the development of the states. That is what even our Honorable Prime Minister said, these words. Now, how can we talk of development when people till today, till this very moment, are yearning for peace? I therefore urge the governments to kindly take up this matter seriously, and I wish and I hope that the Prime Minister himself will take the lead in putting an end to this long pending issue in the interests of our great nation in general and in the interests of my people, especially those living in the border areas. Mr. Chairman, there's a saying that small is beautiful. Well, I am proud to stand here to represent one of the most beautiful people living in the in the eastern part of this great nation called the Khasis, and also coming from one of the most beautiful places on earth. Mr. Chairman, I urge and I call upon the government and also the members of this august house to play a role in enriching and promoting the culture of my people, especially when we talk of culture, language is one of the important elements. For many years, we've been demanding for the inclusion of the Khasi language in the 8th schedule. I hope, with the support of members, that one day, just like while I was sitting here, from day one, hearing our friends speaking their own language, how I wish that one day, very soon, that you will also get to hear the language that I speak, the Khasi language. And I hope that the government, members in the opposition, would support the inclusion of the Khasi language in the 8th schedule.
Okay, sir. Kindly conclude, sir.
Well, the government talks about development. Let me remind this house that Shillong, or rather Meghalaya, is one of the famous tourist destinations. And while talking to friends outside in the corridor, when they ask me where do I come from, I say, I come from Shillong. Oh, Shillong is a very beautiful place. I hope members who have never visited Shillong or Meghalaya for that matter would one day make it a point to visit Meghalaya. But the sad part is that Meghalaya is now almost 52 years old. Unfortunately, till today, well, we have an airport, but an airport which is not where big planes cannot land. Even though the fact remains that Shillong, or rather Meghalaya, tourism has so much potential.
Thank you, sir. Please continue.
Let me finish, sir. This is my maiden speech. I'll just take a few more points. I just hope that the government, the concerned ministry, would help the state to ensure that this airport is an airport where large plane can land. And finally, sir, we've been talking a lot about the leakage, the exams. I would like to draw the attention of the members of this august house that there's another important issue which I feel as members we should take and look at it seriously. Let's end up with this quote, sir, that I call upon the members of this august house. Let us rise up, as Nehemiah said, let us rise up and build. Let us rise up above party politics. Let us rise up above caste, religion and creed, and let us build this nation. If we want to see develop India, I would request each and every member to rise up and build this great nation. Thank you so much, sir.
The party which is in government, and so we have a number of agenda, to present before the country. Agenda like coming from a state which is a small state, and a state where most of the people are indigenous people, and where we really need to be protected, in this big ocean. And we as a party, we believe that a nation like us, which is so diverse, and yet in spite of this diversity, we are proud that India is one.
MP from Shillong constituency, Ricky A.J. Sinkan, yesterday sent a letter to Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways, Nitin Jairam Gadkari, and requested him to intervene and take immediate and necessary measures in restoration of National Highway 6 in the state.
With a motto to rise up and build. Today, madam, when we look at the condition of this university, it is in total disarray. And the reason for this is because of the leadership crisis that the university is facing. Madam, the incompetency of the present VC has led to protests by students, teachers and non-teaching staff of this university, and has brought this university to a standstill. For the last couple of months, this university has been greatly affected in terms of teaching and research, which is the prime objective of any learning institution. Therefore, Madam, through you, I would like to urge upon the concerned ministry to take up this matter seriously.
Haka Anstar. Kawai na gini gijingkli ki bau labo kadai halor ka Negrams ya ka bau labo la ka sarkar pedang kan wanra ya ka Health Institutions of National Importance Bill arja arpulai hak yeng dorbar ka Lok Sabha bat ban penbena ya ka tei ka jaka ajing sumar ka badai ru kumju ka jaka puli kum ka Institute of National Importance INI lani kum ka jaka puli ka ban yo ka jing itu kum ka badon kam hakari bat ru ban ai shu ki jing don kam ki ba ka Negrams ka don kam ban la ban sakri khamba hakathan chatai lamini hakabaya day bat kokot kakhia bat
kathom jong ka long bangan le ba be jing puli ai sha ngai kai atat na puli atat na pendap tat ya kemkom na yo yang halak jong ki kijat kan kun tai mei ba kat ne kia ma kia treshitom na kan ta jong anda mere ya puli minot ne le ba ka ni puli ka kam kan gi nang don Delhi nom ngawan ka ri ka ba ka natural air condition mah setei ni bon mahap dak air condition bed adu ini isi ka air support Delhi tek ka beras neu ka ber jakli adu kata ta aju ong ngat haj banit Delhi kini kipor maria mi ne airplane try kat boy yen ngalajar ho nasuthu kata ka jing bam khot chokal air ka bangarin sin long bed shaklau panyele yari aju kapor ban yo snow bre mei pa gi ba khot kijing sha mai kijing sha bom
kejing syak kershut mau kan kam tampor telang leh pedang leh
tak keserin
Samla kiramba kiramba ko e nakaliam ko na sa mga kai ng pat pat e o yong pakta ko wa kita ge te instant kita kai ko sebentar kita ni wa kita kam ko kita kan shaka ya jadi dari ko rispa stak shwa naka